Hey, good evening. I'm really happy to have you here. My name is Daniel. I was a professional opera singer and beatboxer, and tonight we're finally listening to some more Tommy Johansson, and he is going to be performing I Want It All by Queen. So it's been a hot minute since I've listened to Tommy, and I hear a lot of requests just asking for more Tommy and more Eric, and I am going to get to Eric as well soon. And I'm just really excited to jump back into this. For those that don't know, I really, really love Queen's music. Queen is one of my all-time favorite bands, just in general, and their music is just something so special and so unique in my view, and I'm just so thrilled that Tommy is covering more of their work, and I love listening to Tommy, so he's such a remarkable musician, and I'm just really excited to be able to jump into more of his stuff. So I hope you guys are excited as well, so without any further delay, let's jump into it.
I want it all. Hey, I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Adventure seeker on an empty street. Yes, the lonely creeper lying on his feet. A young fighter screaming with no time for doubt. With the pain and the anger, can't see a way out. It ain't much I'm asking. I heard him say, yeah, gotta find me a future. Move out of my way. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Listen, all you people, come gather round. Gotta give me a game plan. Gonna shake to the ground. Just give me what I know is mine. People, do you hear me? Just give me a sign. It ain't much I'm asking. If you want the truth, here's to the future. Yeah. For the dreams of youth. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Woo. I'm a man with a one-track mind. So much to do in one lifetime. People, do you hear me? I'm a man for compromise and wisdom wise and living a lie. So I'm living it all. Yes, I'm living it all. And I'm giving it all. Yes, I'm giving it all. Oh, that rip.
laugh is so fresh. He's just so fun and captivating to watch. How do I explain this? He just has so much charismatic energy, and it just emits off of him. It's extricated from his being. And he just shines incandescently. He's just such a captivating performer, dude. Every time I listen to him, he always brings forth this energy that can be comparable to Freddie Mercury. Not in terms of him being another Freddie Mercury by any means, but him just being Tommy and just having this enormous, personable, gregarious, powerful energy that's so all-consuming and just completely wrapped his entire audience just to keep engaging with him. They're just so compelled. I know I'm very compelled every time I listen to him. He just has a wonderful voice. He's very skilled in his instruments, and that riff, dude, oh my gosh. He's just such a wonderful musician. There's a lot more that I actually want to touch on in terms of the music in and of itself and how he executed it. So let's jump into the analysis.
I want it all. Hey, yeah. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now.
That beginning is amazing. I couldn't find the right word for it. And honestly, I don't think amazing is the right word for it. That was more of a substitute. It's ineffably dazzling is a better way to express it, even though it's still not quite where I want to place it. The reason being is right from the very first note, the very first chord with the voices, it starts on a glottal that I, instead of starting in with a silent H, I, even though that extra isn't really emphasized, and I don't want it to be either, and I love the fact he doesn't. It just makes it very crisp in how he begins the phrase. It immediately establishes the tone of the piece, and you're just so captured by it from note, chord, whatever you want to call it, one. And it's so wonderful. And he just maintains that dynamic, which is this forte energy, and he just maintains this dynamic, which is this forte volume, and he's just so wonderful at it. And just the fact that he falls off the alls, and tapers out, it's such a great accent. Let's listen to this again.
I want it all. Hey, yeah. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now.
So crisp. Crazy that. Yeah, I love that intro. So freaking wild.
Adventure seeker on an empty street. Just a lonely creeper, not on his feet. A young fighter screaming with no time for doubt. With the
just the fact that he's so easily able to change between this more soft but still energized vocal projection, this vocal sound quality that he's emitting in one part of the cadence, and then just go into this more belty, much more powerful but still equally as well supported belt. It's just wonderful, man. I love this interplay he's doing here.
creeper, not on his feet. A young fighter screaming with no time for doubt. With the pain and the anger, can't see a way out. It ain't much I'm asking. I heard he
Yeah, there's just so many elements within the cadences that are so well executed. And what I mean by that is he's not keeping the same constant vocal inflection throughout every cadence, even within each cadence. And what I mean by that is there are some points where he adds a little bit of raspiness to his voice. There are some moments where he softens his voice and makes it a little bit lighter. And he does all of these elements within the same cadence. And there's just moments where he keeps it just strong and powerful, well supported, makes a strong foundation for the rest of the cadence. Just really strong support beams. And it's just wonderful. I love the contrast in his voice, in the execution, and the editing of the video. And I'm not going to comment too much on that, but I just want to point out that the fact that there's just so many different shots makes it feel very cinematic, and it's constantly drawing our attention to multiple areas, which is just wonderful.
It ain't much I'm asking. I heard him say, gotta find me a future, move out of my way. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now.
Yeah.
I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want
Ah, I love that little fall off there.
it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Listen, all you people, come gather round.
Yeah.
Gotta give me a game plan. Gonna shake it to the ground. Just give me what I know is mine. People, do you hear me? Just give me a sign. It ain't much I'm asking.
Yeah, dude, just love these little accents he throws in there. And the play between him and the instruments, especially the electric guitar, just the fact that they're kind of going back and forth, emphasizing their own lines here and there. It's just wonderful, but our attention isn't taken necessarily off of lead vocalist Tommy, but it's just, the music just plays so well off of each other.
What I know is mine. People, do you hear me? Just give me a sign. It ain't much I'm asking. If you want the truth, here's to the future, for the dreams of youth. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now.
Ah, yeah, his vibrato was so good and consistent there, and a strong cutoff at the end, especially with some letter that doesn't feel as concrete as a W. Wah. Instead of having something as crisp as a T, you have a wah, where it kind of reverberates outward a little bit. So to create a very strong foundation on that W, incredible. Really, really great stuff there to emphasize the strength, the end of the cadence.
It all. I want it all. And I want it now.
Yeah.
I'm a man with a one-track mind. So much to do in one lifetime. People, do you hear me? Man, never compromise. And where's the wise? I'm living a lie, so I'm living it all. Yes, I'm living it all. And I'm giving it all. Yes, I'm giving it all.
Yeah, I love this. Ah, he's shredding so hard. Oh my god! And the drums are so powerful.
It ain't much I'm
love the consistency, dude. He just maintains the same energy, the same vocal inflections, what he does with his voice throughout every single chorus, and it's so consistent. Like, wow.
I want it all, and I want it now.
His wild and free spirit cannot be tamed. He just knows what he's doing with his music, with his voice, with his style, his sound, and it's so compelling and captivating. Not many artists are really capable of not only finding their own unique sound, but keeping it consistent. Something that I've learned when it comes to beatboxing is there's a lot of different sounds that you can have in your arsenal, a lot of different sounds that you can have at your disposal. But a really big issue that I recognize, in especially my own beatboxing, but in other beatboxers as well, is just because you have sounds at your disposal doesn't make it necessarily good to use in a particular piece or good to use in the style that you want to try to cultivate or in terms of the atmosphere you're trying to build. Using Codfish, for example, who really specializes in the throat bass, that kind of sound, you're most likely not going to hear really sharp and kind of shrill sounds like a click roll like that. You might hear things that complement the throat bass with more robust, really raw, powerful, round sounds, not so much sharp sounds like that. You might use it maybe as an accent, but it wouldn't necessarily contribute to the overall aesthetic that he would be trying to build. So the way that I'm connecting this back to Tommy here is the fact that Tommy has certain vocal inflections, whether it's this raspiness or the smoothness, this quiet, hushed sound, but still maintaining great support and energy. It's a quality that him, Dan Bask, Eric Grunwald maintain very well and are able to execute very well, which is why I really appreciate all of those artists. Is just the fact that they really understand their style, their sound, their ability to execute music with so much finesse and care, but still allow this freedom of self within their music. And it's just exceptional. It really is. Great job, Tommy. And your musicianship just outside of your voice, in the drums and the guitar and the bass, just wonderful, man. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If y'all liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it. If you didn't like it, please leave a dislike and let me know why in the comments. I do read all of the comments, even if I may not heart or reply to them, so please know your comments do not go unnoticed. I'd like to take this moment to appreciate all of you for being here watching these videos. It really does mean a lot to me, so thank you so much. And I can't wait to see all of you in the next video. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone.